All right. Hello, good evening. Welcome to another Luigi's Mansion 100% tournament. I am Afroman, or you can call me Mr. Afroman20 on Twitch. With us, we got ElectricMiles versus HopelessImanity. And this is going to be potentially a very entertaining race to watch because both of these runners have very good and respectable times for this category, especially. So Miles has a 1:13:57 compared to Hopeless with a 1:14:32. So that's about a 35-second difference in their times. So here we are starting them off. I think Hopeless is a little bit behind, but we should see them synced up. Or maybe something happened with this timer, I'm not sure. But we'll get them synced up pretty soon. But yeah, this is 100%, and what that means is we have to just do about everything in the mansion to complete the speedrun. And that includes getting all 50 boos, all portrait ghosts, and collecting 100 million in money. Because at the end of the game, we get our score based on how much money we collect, and we're going for like the A rank score for the game completion. So yeah, 100 million for the A rank mansion. If you do not get that requirement, then you are basically disqualified from winning. Let's see. We're having a little bit of problems right now. I can't see what the runners are doing, but yeah. I think Miles could slightly be in the lead right now. I can't tell. But yeah. Yeah, well, we collect the money by opening up, cabinets, drawers, and interacting with a bunch of furniture just to spawn the money. Sometimes they won't give you any money if like it's random. Other times they'll give you something else like a poison mushroom or a heart. And the poison mushroom you really want to avoid because they can cost you 10 seconds of. Alright, we're back. So yeah, this is like one of the first instances spawning a speedy spirit. Unfortunately, Miles missed out on a couple $100 grand right. Uh-oh. Okay. So I think I've lost part of the stream. Yep, there it goes. All right. I've been told that we're back up again, hopefully. The ghosts have got the stream. I'm not even sure if I'm audible anymore, but I'm just going to keep talking. Let's see. We skipped some parts where Miles and Hopeless were fighting off some portrait ghosts. They tend to drop a lot of money. They drop the pearls, which are worth like, there's the big pearls, the small pearls, and the medium pearls. We always want to, collect the big pearls to guarantee like, 100 to guarantee the 100 million. And skip if we miss out on one of those, then that means we have to get like extra look for extra locations. I'm sorry, look for extra gems. But so far, their money pace seems to be pretty good. I mean, this is Area 1, so this is like considered the tutorial level. And it's like the shortest area in the game. So here's our first area boss, Chauncey. Chauncey works in like... unfortunately he's like the only ghost that we cannot one cycle. The only portrait ghost, anyway. So... he works in the fact that we have to do 50 around 50 HP of damage. Otherwise, his second cycle will be a couple seconds longer than his otherwise shorter cycle. Alright, we're synced back up. Hopefully everything works okay for now. But anyway. And yeah, there's this trick where we can catch the ball if we position ourselves correctly. And then get the first shot right away. There we go. Both at 55 HP. Very nice. It is not required to get hit here. We just mostly do that to try and like speed up his attack cycle, but for this next attack phase, we want to intentionally get hit by the second rocking horse that he fires, and that will give us invincibility frames to help us catch the second ball. So let's see, does he get it? Oh, it just bounces right over him. But Hopeless is now in the lead. They were going pretty even throughout the whole first area, but now Hopeless is about like 2 to 3 seconds ahead now. Uh-oh, Miles is having some buffering issues, so hopefully we'll get him back. But that was Area 1. Money isn't too concerning at the moment right now because we ideally would like to be around like 4 million at this point, but we'll have plenty of opportunities later to get more pearls and money in general. So here we go into the results screen here. We're just depositing our ghosts into the ghost portrificationizer that Egadla invented to turn ghosts into portraits. But also the opposite is true, where you can turn any portrait into like a living being, a living entity, like a ghost or a human. Imagine that. So it's like, at this point we don't really know what happened to Mario. He's just been missing. And Luigi won this mansion in a contest. And it was like rumored that it was haunted, and sure enough there's like ghosts everywhere, so the professor helps us by giving us a vacuum, and we're on New Game Plus also. It's considered New Game Plus where we get a stronger vacuum that's 1.5 times faster than normal mansion, and I don't think there's really any... Oh yeah, we're also on Japanese. Japanese is considered about 25 seconds faster than English. And Hidden Mansion... English and Japanese Hidden Mansions are the ones that are the same. PAL Hidden Mansion is completely different, and it has like a much harder difficulty. Very good doubles from Miles. I guess I should switch audios here. I'll switch this player. Okay, so right here... Oh wow, ElectricMiles just got early release, so that's a 50-50 chance. Let's see if Hopeless gets it. Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance of actually losing or gaining 10 seconds ahead of the other person. And that's just what happened right here. That is just kind of unfortunate, because, like, there's nothing you can do to influence that, and also the other person did not get lucky. So now Miles just has, like, a 10-second advantage right now. Okay, so very nice double setup right here. He baits the purple puncher into charging Luigi while also getting the grabber to move closer to the setup for a double there, and Hopeless gets it as well. Well, being that Miles is 10 seconds ahead right now, he could very easily, like, lose that 10 seconds because of RNG. And the run has not started yet. I will explain that later, but we're still just getting started here. This is like the RNG element of Luigi's Mansion, or the big one, I should say. All 50 boos are scattered throughout the mansion, and they'll be hiding in furniture in each room, and we have to try to get them in the fastest and optimal way as we can. Luigi's Mansion 100%. Maximum rank, yes, I mean, it's the A rank. For this game, that would be the... well, this game doesn't really have an S rank. Max percent is where, like, you get all the money that is in the mansion, which is rounds it up to, like, be 140 million, something like that. Oh, no, Miles was trying to go for the tech setup. He was going to tech skip right there, but he unfortunately had sucked the tablecloth. And now he's going to lose about 5 to 8 seconds of text just from talking to EGAD. So let's see if Hopeless gets this text skip. It looks like he's setting up for it, and he gets it. Yeah, I think that saves around 5 seconds, but yeah, RNG is just like... it could definitely turn the tides for these runners. That turning point. Yeah, Hopeless is, like, slowly gaining up to him because he's just getting a little bit better RNG. 1209. Yeah, he's about, like, 2 seconds now. Oh, 1 second, actually. That's a lot closer now. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to be daring and go for that boo double setup, doesn't look like they're going for it. Yeah, you could do a double setup here where it's like, if you get both of them, you can, you just only required to watch, like, one text box with EGAD. But I do not blame them. Oh, Hopeless. He's now in the lead. Thanks to that booze spawning on the right side chairs. So yeah, it's already going back and forth right now. And for you guys that are just joining us, their times are, for Miles is a 1:13 57, with Hopeless having a 1:14:32, so that's like a 35-second difference between their PBs. And that can result in some very close races. So here we are in the mirror room. These ghosts will be invisible, so the gimmick is you have to use the mirror to know where to find them, but since we're speedrunners, we basically know where their spawn locations are, and that's how we plan for plan out our optimized setup to get these like doubles here. And coming up, we're gonna be getting this chest we're gonna be spawning this boo with the chest, and we're gonna try and grab the fire medallion as we suck up the boo to use the boo to save and quit as we grab the medallion or the elemental. And this does this does two things. Like, we skip doing the puzzle in the mirror room to shoot the fire, to light the candles and unlock the room. And it also skips it skips a text box from EGAD. But also it resets this butler cycle that is going on in the background. So the cycle will be consistent every time we reset the game, instead of being kind of like a little bit random. Oh. So yeah, he'll always just be right around the corner there. And as we light his candles, he'll be heading his way towards the laundry room. Uh-oh, he was trying to... I guess he wanted to check that vase for money, but I think he just missed the door. Alright, so as he makes his way to the butler's room, he's going to be collecting money and the hat that's Mario's lost hat, one of Mario's lost items. And I think... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, you could do a cutscene skip in this room, however, it is not really... I don't think it's considered that much faster. And it's not that slow either, it just loses you a couple of seconds because the cutscene has to play with the chest spawning. There was just a moment there where actually Miles just did it. He just got a cutscene skip where he grabs the pearl, or he grabs the sapphire as the cutscene is playing, and that skips it from, and that'll skip it and allow Luigi to move once grabbing the gem. Okay, they just did another text cuts. They just did a guarantee cutscene skip there, where they can go through the mouse hole with the boo and avoid having to talk to EGAD. Oh man, Miles is not having some good plays right now. He just got punched by one of the ghosts there. Still not too bad though. Just have to figure out where this boo is hiding as we collect these gems. Yeah, so far, I mean, Hopeless's money pace is actually really good right now compared to Miles. He may want to consider later on going for like the backyard emerald gem if he absolutely needs to. I know his coin count is a little bit low, but I think he should be okay. It's just that Hopeless is like really good right now. So here we are in the conservatory. This is Medley. She'll be playing one of two songs for us. And she could play the underwater theme from Mario 1 or the Super Mario Bros. 3 athletic theme. And there's not really too much of a difference. It's probably like a frame. Or, yeah, it looks like it's a very minimal time loss if you get the Mario Bros. 3 music. Alright, neither of them got the good godly RNG in this room, but it's okay. Let's just hope that he's not on left side right now. That is awful. Where is he? He's in the cello, I think, or something. I don't remember, but yeah, he's he's not in a good spot. That's for sure. All right, so we're in Mr. Lugs'. Here's Mr. Lugs right here in the dining room. He's like he's one of the optional ghosts in the any % category, but for this one we obviously need to collect all portrait ghosts and in the room that'll also spawn a chest that gives you like a diamond that is worth like 2 million and some cash. Unfortunately, that ruby was not sending up the players for like a cutscene skip, but what we want to see is if we can make this attack cycle with Mr. Lugs, and after that, we can just go back in the room and get him in his vulnerable state. So, okay, he just tried to go for a duplication trick right there. He was trying to do what's called a pearl duplication. It's like where you like use the vacuum and Luigi's body to pick up the pearl twice, because the game allows you to pick it up with either walking into it or using the vacuum, and if you can do it with both of those hitboxes, then you can dupe and like essentially pick it up twice on the same frame. But that's like really tricky to do. It's like position perfect, and you also have to pull up, and you have to do like a vacuum cancel by pressing L, then R, like immediately after pressing L. Oh. Miles has tried to do a couple attempts there, did not really work. But yeah, it's really OP if you're like able to dupe a pearl somewhat early on. That way you can like you have an opportunity to skip other gems. But in a dupeless route, we'll typically go for a lot of the convenient gems that are along the way. So, here's Area 2 boss fight. We're gonna see if these runners can have control over Bogmire and go for the one cycle. Very nice. He was dragging him a lot at the beginning there, so it's good to see he didn't break off early. It's not looking... well, he's got it. Yeah. You want him to... If you can try to get him to get stuck by that wall there, then you'll have a bit more control over him. Okay, so I think for the results, we want to be seeing Each of the runners have around 20 plus million. And while we're having some downtime, I guess I'll explain what a vacuum cancel was, and like how this trick is also called the flashlight cancel, um, or the flashlight skip. But what I'm referring to is that when we have an element, we press down L on the left trigger all the way down to shoot like a fireball or whatever element you have to immediately pull out the vacuum without Luigi pausing to take out the vacuum. So it just skips that animation and allows Luigi to move more quickly. In a dark room, when we're entering a dark room, we will use that trick to cancel Luigi pulling out his flashlight. And it does the same thing, it'll just make him move quickly. It'll make him move quickly after entering a dark room. But when you're in a lit room, Luigi will always pause whenever you take out his vacuum to suck. But if you press down L all the way and then R, that should help with movement. Just like that, he just did a flashlight cancel or a flashlight skip to move quickly. And he did it again right there. So we just found another one of Mario's lost items, and right here we're gonna spawn another Speedy Spirit to get that ruby. The rubies are worth 1 million. So they're very, very good to have. Very, very good to get. Uh-oh. He's got the dukes! He has got the dukes! Not the ideal spot you want him to be right now. There's a key in that treadmill right there. Thank God for invincibility frames. Yeah, that just put Hopeless back a little bit. Miles is catching up, but we're just getting started in Area 3. Area 3 is what I like to call the cursed area, because, like, a lot of just random things will happen that can just throw your run off. And, it seems to be really affecting Hopeless right now. Hopefully nothing bad happens to him in Nana's room. But he gets the one cycle on the Boo, and he does a very, effective trick. Oh, Miles just took the lead. He does a very effective trick for fighting these Boos, where we will be using a trick called R pumping, and to do that we hold L and R triggers, release and press R to do a R pump, and we do this for every 10 HP that we deal with to the Boo. And you'll notice that, like, Boos get harder with the more HP that they get, or that they have. And this becomes very useful for those more difficult Boos, because the more the HP they have, but there's a certain limit to how many R pumps we can do to a Boo. So a Boo can get hit stunned about 15 times, and then once he has been hit stunned that many times, then he automatically runs away. And for us, our indication is that we use the cackles So the Boo laughs every time he gets hit stunned. And after about 15 cackles, then the Boo will run away, and you have to chase after him. And sometimes the Boo can double cackle, and it's like the act of him getting stunned twice with a R pump. So if that ever happens, then that means we will do less damage that we otherwise could have done. Ugh, that's a mouthful. So we want to try to avoid as very few double cackles as possible. Uh-oh. Oh man, that Boo just almost ran away from Miles. But he still gets him. Man, that was a very clean suck up from Hopeless right there. Very nice one cycle. This is Petunia. The gimmick for her is like, you have to shoot ice, and I think Hopeless just duped a big pearl right there. Let's see if Miles gets this pearl dupe. Oh, not quite. I think he might have walked into it. But yeah, Petunia's having a hot bath, and the way to get her heart to spawn appear is just to shoot ice at the tub. Okay. Gonna be trying to use this downtime to spawn the money from the chandelier here. Unfortunately, it does not always like to cooperate. But that's okay. I mean, honestly, that pearl dupe is really going to help Hopeless. He could save some time skipping a gem from, like, Altar or, you know, anywhere else. So here we are in the observatory, and you're thinking, like, is that the moon? Well, kind of. You could actually shoot it with this little spark enemy, I guess it's called. And that was a very good setup for Hopeless. Let's see if Miles can follow with a with the one shot. Very nice. He gets it too. Yeah, aiming for the moon is not that straightforward. It is always a bit more to the right than you think it is. Or a bit more to the left, I should say, because I don't think aiming it to the right would actually work. But yeah, it is always... It never looks like it's going to hit. Okay, so that was another of Mario's lost items. We're about to collect another one after we deal with Slim Bakeshot in the billiards room. There's some money in this ceiling fan here. Now there's also a Speedy Spirit. However, getting the money here is actually worth more than the blue sapphire that the Speedy Spirit gives you. Dang, that is unfortunate. So, yeah, Hopeless just got hit by one of the balls, and now he has to wait a cycle for Bankshot to attack again. And, maybe Miles is not having any luck here. Oh, okay, he just gets the one cycle there. And that just further catches him up to Hopeless. Not quite in the lead yet, not quite ahead yet, but very close now. He's trying to go for those dupes again. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't... Just use your vacuum. Don't try interacting with that drawer. It will never open. For some reason, that hitbox is just always interacts with, like, the things that are sitting on top of the drawer. Yeah. That just put Miles back in the lead, but for now, I think we'll just, leave it on Hopeless in case anything else happens. Because, I mean, yeah, Miles is about maybe 4 to 5 seconds ahead right now. He's basically like a wave. One ghost spawn ahead. But there are still things that can happen in this room. Like, for example, he could spawn the Boo first and get this, save warp first. And it looks like he's going for a... Yes, he gets it. Okay. So that is the most optimal, save warp. With grabbing the glove right there. And I think ElectricMiles just got a long text from EGAD, which is unfortunate because that just made him lose him like 3 to 4 seconds. I didn't see which one he got, but it looked like it was a long one. Alright, and he got good RNG in this room. I think Miles just missed spawning the Boo on that chair there. Nope, that was a decoy. That is the worst luck in this room you could get. He's saying he got Van Gogh. That is not a good sign. Yeah, Van Gogh is like the longest text box that EGAD can give you. It's like around 8 seconds. But yeah, we'll just see what else happens in this area. So, we're fighting the twins Henry and Orville. And as their names are implying, they are riding in their respective vehicles. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at him dodging and weaving, but not quite avoiding that dive from Orville. At least he didn't drop any of the ghosts from a one cycle. Did he just dupe again? God, you are mad. You are such a mad lad. What the heck? And that Boo is just about to stroll his way. Oh, yep, there it goes. Well, that's okay, but that was just kind of funny how that happened. Yeah, now he's like he has like 2 extra dupes right now. So he's doing very, very well on money. Oh, and Miles is getting stuck at the door because the Boo ball is in the way. Yeah. That's just a stupid thing that can happen in this game where it's like, oh, Luigi can't interact with the door because a Boo ball or an object is like preventing him from walking into it. Or opening it, I should say. Alright, here's another tech skip opportunity. I want to grab that gold bar. Oh, it looks like Miles can catch up a little bit. Oh, right, he is like almost, yeah, like 2 seconds behind Hopeless again. Oh man, what the heck. Yep, they got the same amount of booze, so... They're just actually neck and neck. Alright, they're opting to skip the sapphire gem from the golden mouse in this room. And right now they're just doing a bunch of button mashing. This is like a marathon of carpal tunnel where you're just like button mashing for 1:45 and playing this game called Carpal Tunnel the game. Or where you develop carpal tunnel syndrome. But yeah, this is essentially where we hand off all of our Mario's missing items, and then she gives us insight into the future and kind of explains how Mario ended up in the mansion. Yeah, I mean, this race has been very close, yeah, the entire time. Yeah, because like some bad RNG did happen between Miles, but also Hopeless getting some like some bad luck with bank shot too. Okay, get that boost spawn. Nope. I think he's in the table. Yep. Alright. A little bit of a long text right there. But that's going to put Miles in the lead right now because he got the key first and found the boo faster. But anything can still happen. This is Area 3, and it's considered like the cursed area in my opinion. Mostly because it's like the most RNG heavy area, but also just like dumb things can happen that can cost you like 30 seconds or whatever of time loss. That's someone playing on a GameCube to Wii. Absolutely no difference. If anything, we just probably get like slightly faster load times. Also, that plant is thirsty, but they're in sync right now. They're in sync right now. Close to it. Oh man, Miles! You're not a ghost, you can't go through walls. Oh man. But this is still very much neck and neck. So, yeah, they just went and watered the plant. That plant is absolutely necessary unless you want to go around the mansion collecting other gems for 100%. Because you could absolutely do that. You could just do 100% plantless. We're probably going to make that into a new category. It looks like Hopeless is choosing to spawn the golden mouse to get more money, which I don't blame him. I mean, he's playing safe to get the 100 million. Yeah, 40 bills, and each bill is like 20,000, I think. Yeah, 20,000. So like 40 of those is like 800,000. Just alone, 800,000 in money. So it is absolutely worth it. I do think so. Well, here we go into the Area 3 boss where we fight 15 boos, and with their join forces, they create Boolossus. This is absolutely anyone's game right now, so let's see what happens with Boolossus. Ideally, what we're gonna do is, in Boolossus's form, we're gonna try and we're gonna try and split the boos by manipulating him to the right side where the unicorn statue is, and he's going to pop on the horn here. Well, we're trying to. Oh my god. What is happening on Hopeless's screen? Oh my god, I've never seen that before. Let's just hope that he gets the one cycle here. Oh, he should not have done that. He's not getting this. Oh, dang. Not quite. That would have actually saved it if he had got the aim correct, but he has to get the 2 cycle now. My god. That was so unfortunate. Yeah, for some reason, Boolossus just avoided getting hit by the statue. He just would not get punctured. Well, that puts Miles in the lead right now. But, you know, Hopeless's money pace is like, you know, well, it's like really good, and, you know, he has a much better chance of getting 100 million right now, but I mean, so does Miles. I mean, his money pace is still on pace. And so when we get to the results screen, they'll want to have over 40 million at this point. $42 million, that's good. I imagine for Hopeless, he's gonna have like 44 million. But Miles is gonna be heading back to the plant to water the plant for the last time, and that will give him a gold diamond that will be worth 40 million. So that's like, yeah, it's like over a third of, or, you know, 2/5 of this game's money. Or, I'm sorry, 20 million. Did I say 40 million? I'm sorry. There's 2 gold gems. So there's 2 gold diamonds that give you 40 million, but this is not, yeah, this is one of them. But yes, this is like a fifth of the mansion's money right here. And the second one is from collecting all 50 boos, so that's where that other one comes from. Well, here we are. This is Area 4. As a wise philosopher says many times, by Jared Giants, the run doesn't start until you reach Attic. Area 4 Attic. Specifically, after the blackout, we'll be heading back up to clear these rooms and, you know, fight off the hardest boos in the game. Because the boos in the attic will have 300 HP. And, as I've said before, you can only hit stun a boo 15 times before he automatically runs away. And those cackles are our indication of how many times we've hit stun the boo. And so we have to use our R-pumps. As many R-pumps as we can get. But you can prolong you can prolong the amount of damage you do if you are able to do some dragging. And in some of those larger, wider rooms, will give you more space to do more damage. So in this blackout here, oh man, he just got the best Grimly right here. That's the thing we like to call Instagrim, where he instantly shows our heart the moment we enter the door. Or, the moment we, enter the room. And look at Hopeless just doing a Pythagoras skip right there. Probably saves you 1 or 2 seconds over walking around the table. And he gets like a 1-second Grimly, so that's... yeah, they got really good Grimleys. Now, depending on what happens here... I don't know if Hopeless or Miles can do the Breaker Brew 1 cycle, but I imagine they'll try to go for it just to see if they can save those 8 seconds. Oh, but that's not gonna... oh, it does work. It does work, okay. He is setting it up. Uh-oh, he just double cackled right there. Man. Unfortunately, when the... when the vacuum just auto-locks on the cloth right there, then that just messes up the angle for the vacuum. And for Hopeless's boo, that was just hiding in the tablecloth there, so he has to do a different method of doing boo drags, where he's pulling the boo to the other side of the room with those drags, and dang, he did not quite get the amount of health he needed to get that 1 cycle. It was very close, though. He probably double cackled at least once or twice. And that is a very, very tricky thing to do, is doing drags. So yeah, Miles's boo did not go back into Breaker Room, so they'll have to come back and get him at Pipe Room. Miles makes his way back up to the attic. Where in any percent, a lot of the rooms up there would be optional, but in this case, we're going to be getting Clockwork, getting Telephone Room, you know, everything we need. Plus, they also give you more money. But yeah, this is the point in the run where it really begins. So here's Telephone Room. There's a couple of skeleton ghosts, and if we're able to get them to group up like this, then we'll get the double. Not sure what I just heard right there, but anyway, there's a chest there. It gives you a gold bar and some dollar bills. Oh no. Hopeless could have actually gotten that double there, but unfortunately that one ghost was just running away too soon. He was really trying desperately hard to get that, to save that double. Now, since we're doing 100%, we're probably not going to likely do the double setup for these toy soldiers, as they're movement is very sporadic, and it is hard to maintain control. So we are not going to be doing for a double setup right there. Especially on the blue ghost, because he is the one that gives the pearls. Alright, Miles is just doing the standard burn all the ghosts. Miles should be okay on his fire right here. He really just needs it for the armory room later. Did Luigi get scared right there? Huh. Somehow one of the ghosts despawned. Yeah, he's still wanting to get that double. I do not blame him. Alright. Now, this is very tricky. We have to figure out where this boo is hiding. Oh man, alright. That was at least okay. And so, ideally what we want to do is get the boo to go down. So that way he's in another lit room where we can set up for a 2-cycle. But if he does end up going into the hallway, it's not super bad. It just means we'll meet him back wherever we find him, and we'll get our second chance of, and get our next chance of catching him. So, we'll just meet him back at the clockwork room. Maybe Hopeless will get that second cycle. Uh-oh. Well, maybe not. Oh man, oh man, oh, he gets the save! Look at that 2-cycle! What a sick play right there. So yeah, he just did a bunch of, like, manipulated boo drags to do extra damage. Unfortunately getting hit by that mace from one of the soldiers. Or from one of the armor statues. Oh no. Bonk. Bonk again. Yeah, Hopeless is not having a good time in the armor room. Neither is Miles right now, because this boo is giving him a lot of issues. But he gets that. But at least he gets him. Let's see if he can... or if Hopeless can catch up a little bit. Meanwhile, Miles is going to be playing this game with Jarvis. And Hopeless does get the 1-cycle. So the game is that you have to freeze Jarvis 7 times. And if you fail to hit him once, then you have to do the game all over again. He'll just warp you back to the hallway, and you have to go and do the game again. And that's a huge time loss. The only reason you would ever have to do that again is if you get hit by a poison mushroom. Which I am admitting, that's actually happened to me once. Quite unfairly. Alright, so Miles is opting to take out the boo first before getting the money. Let's hope he doesn't get bonked again. Okay. No, he's going right! Oh, I think he just went right. Oh, that is unfortunate. He just changed his mind at the last second. Alright, well, we want to try to get him to go right into the clockwork room. Oh, he just went left. He did not care. I think that just put Hopeless probably in the lead now. Or at least very close. Oh, but he's gonna go right too. No! Can we at least make him go right? Okay, he does. Good. So, I mean, Hopeless is technically ahead right now in booze. Or no, they're not ahead, actually. He's just about the same. But yeah, Attic is not playing nice to any of these runners right now. And unfortunately that Boo was hiding in that tablecloth for Miles, or for Hopeless. Alright, if we can get him go up, then that'll set up for a 2-cycle. Alright, he gets the 2-cycle set up there. So yeah, each of the runners have to find the second Boo that's hiding in here. Oh no. Hopeless hopefully is trying to save this, oh, he's like double cackling too much, yeah. Some slowdown. Yeah, their audios are getting a bit desynced from the video, but I think that's just something we'll have to deal with. Alright, Miles is now in the second hidden room. It's, I guess, called the sealed room. They go onto the right side chimney and fall through. And fall down the chimney there. Playing it safe. Gets that double. Very nice. There is a speedy spirit here if you choose to go for it. It gives you, like, an emerald worth 800,000. Well, it looks like at this point, the runners have, like, all the dollar bills and coins that they could want right now. All they have to do is just get the big pearls, and then I think they would be guaranteed to get the A rank. But they can choose to play it safe however they like. Yeah, you know what's interesting about that? Luigi's not actually falling. He actually just gets teleported. We recently found out that there's a way to skip or like just clip into a wall, and that leads you right to the sealed hidden room. And if you do it correctly, it'll just teleport you into the position of where the fire chimney is. Unfortunately, it's not anything useful for us to exploit, but it was just found on accident one day. It does give a little bit of insight as to how they did it. Hopeless might be having some trouble with this Boo. I'm not sure if he's gonna get this 1-cycle. Honestly, getting bonked right there actually helped him out, like there, right there. So far, I'd say their basements are doing pretty well. At least better than Attic. So, here's, Weston? I always forget if that's his name, but I think it's Weston. Yeah, these, like... Oh no. I was gonna say you want to avoid getting hit by these icicles, but... that can also happen where he just breaks off. Because the room is very slippery, and it is very easy to lose control over Weston. Okay, but he at least gets the big pearl because he did 90 damage. It was not a one cycle, but he still gets the big pearl. Hopeless might want to consider grabbing that pearl that's in the room. Just saying. I don't know if he double cackled or not, but I'm thinking he did. And now he's trying to save it. He's trying to desperately save it. Oh. Okay, going back into Ice Room, that's not bad. Yeah, he's like the last boo in the basement that we get, so we're gonna save warp and head straight to the foyer. It's still crazy, like... you know, I wouldn't count Hopeless out of the run yet. We just need to see what happens with Miles's Soup P one cycle. And Vangor. Alright. That's a very good way to clear the guest room there. Yeah, that's like the most effective strat, just to burn all the ghosts. Rather than try to settle up for like a group capture. Now, Hopeless was trying to do a double right there, but unfortunately the hitboxes on the flashlight was not stunning the other ghost. Oh, and Miles is deciding to suck up one of the suck up one of the dolls there, so that guarantees him to get that big pearl. Honestly, smart. Our smart move right there. Now, what he will have to do though is get like the extra. He's probably gonna go for the extra gem right here, if I was guessing. Not, but that's okay. I mean, I honestly think he should be fine. He will need to go for the altar sapphire and collect the money that's in there. Hopeless, I think, is going for a boo double here. There you go. You need to round them up to be, well, closer than this. But I think this might still work. Oh yeah, that'll still work. Yeah, it was like, looking based on their position, the closer the boo is, the more damage you do. Because the vacuum has a stronger hitbox the closer you are. But here's Vangor, and in this French accent, he is like, I'll show you the power of my creation. And this is where he just like spawns all of the ghosts from his paintings. He's essentially the one that one that created these ghosts and laid them out all over the mansion. He's like, "How dare you destroy my life's work?" You do not appreciate my art. Oh no. Okay, Miles just did like a very risky move right there. But it honestly didn't lose that much time. He didn't despawn. Yeah, if a ghost ever despawns, that means you have to wait about 5 seconds for him to spawn again. But very clean 3 cycles from both runners here. Man, and Hopeless is just behind him. Still a few seconds. Okay, so he's about 8 seconds behind. Unfortunately, his video is frozen, so I'm not sure what's happening anymore. So we'll see if Hopeless can get a 2 cycle here. Ideally, that's how many cycles we want to do in this boo. Oh! Going 153, that's still doable. Just as long as he doesn't double cackle. Okay, he's double cackling a lot. I think he's gonna have to settle a 3 cycle. Yeah. Oh, well, if he ever decides to go back in the hallway. But there's our second gold gem. He's now heading to King Boo. Hopeless does not grab the gem as he's talking to Egad. That would have given him a way to save and quit the game with the diamond. Well, here we go. This is the final part, final boss. Looks like Miles is going to be finishing with like a 114, a mid 114. Which is very good, considering his PB is like sub 114. Oh, he looks like he thinks that's all he needs. Well, let's see how it goes for the money count. Let's see, I guess at this point he would either have like 5 or 6... Maybe, I think he would have like 5 or 6 sapphires at this point, so that's like 3 million, or... Yeah, 3 million. I don't remember if he got the emerald outside, but we'll see. And yeah, all that's left is to just try and get the 2 cycle on King Boo. I imagine that's what they're going for, unless they want to be like really bold and like go for a 1 cycle. Because it is possible to do that, it's just very tricky to set up. But it always looks amazing whenever they do it. Alright, so if Miles can do... Uh-oh. Okay. Gets around 250. Okay, 259. That's not the worst thing, actually. Oh, Hopeless tried to go for like an insta ball shot right there. Missed the timing of it, but shouldn't be too bad. $258 for Hopeless. That's about the same as... dang. Miles didn't get it. Just around 11. Hopeless, he might go for the 2-cycle if he's like able to do enough damage. That might not be enough. Oh god, it is enough! And he just won! Yep, he just won with a 114.47, and Miles just got a 114.52. Wow. It freaking just turned around at the last moment there. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit done for both of these. However, it is not done yet. We still need to count the money. And, determine who the actual winner is. If Hopeless is actually the winner, he'll have over 100 million. Oh, Hopeless, you're here.
Hi, Afroman.
Sorry, I didn't mean to invite you right away. I was gonna wait until the money was counted, but you're here now.
I mean, we could wait for the money screen if Miles wants to, but I don't know if we could get him in here.
Yeah, I sent the invite too, I think so. But, dude, 5-second difference.
I think I have the money, so...
Oh, you certainly do. I mean, you
3
duped...
dupes.
Oh, 3 dupes. That's awesome. And, welcome, Miles.
Hi.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that King Boo just robbed you of that victory.
I have to say, like, that race was really good, but then to have it end to that...
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to tears right now. I'm unironically close to tears.
Wait, Miles,
That was
did you
very
show the money
upsetting.
on your stream already?
Huh?
Did you show your money on stream already?
Not yet. I'm on last portrait.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, they,
If you want to count it down.
we're just about ready to
I hate doing slow money. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, well,
I
we could
really hate doing slow money.
We don't have to do slow money. We could just skip to the money
we
count.
can do slow money. It doesn't matter that much. I already know I have the money because I double checked.
Okay.
All right.
I have like 100 million, like 100 something thousand, but I have it.
All right. Well.
So just tell me when, I guess.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, it's gonna eventually show up on the stream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys certainly, you know, were putting the pressure on each other like the whole time.
Dude, I had so many nerves in the second half of Area 4, and
I mean, Area 3 was just cursed for both of you.
the entire run was cursed.
I dropped bank shot, and then I got 2 cycle blue losses, and then from there it was just so hard to catch up.
Yeah, whatever happened with Bulasis not getting hit by the statue like that, it was just weird.
It's ridiculous. It happens.
But yeah, I mean, it's also crazy how you duped like 3 pearls throughout that run.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I guess I duped the last one like really late when it didn't really matter. I already had the money, but
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
oh, the money's finally counting down.
oh wow. Yeah, Miles, you just barely made that work.
Yep. Like I said, I did the math. Well, I had a counter in front of me.
I mean, your dollar count is actually really good because like you were close to 500, so that would have been.
Yeah. I needed the bill.
What really helped.
So I was like checking. Okay, how many bills do I need to make up for dropping Weston? Because when I dropped Weston, I was in panic mode.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
hit panic.
And you took it safe on Sup and
I was clenching. I was clenching really hard because I almost got hit by the other doll.
I saw that.
If I dropped her, that run would have been over.
Oh man.
And I'm very upset. I just didn't I had to swallow my pride and do fast 3 cycle, but I had a feeling like even if I did fast 3 cycle, I was not gonna win, but
Yeah,
I
Yeah, I
was
mean,
going to.
Yeah, I
fast.
had a feeling that I needed to do one cycle to win or be like really close to
It
clutch it, but
honestly, like
I
I
missed the
thought
insta
you
shot.
yeah, I thought you were gonna go for one cycle and you were gonna get it. I was just on the assumption that you were gonna get it.
Yeah,
I had to
He,
assume because if I
he,
didn't, I
he,
was gonna live to regret it. I live to regret no matter what choice I had.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
I'm
Well,
not.
I mean,
I'm really upset. I'm sorry. There's no sugarcoating that.
yeah.
I mean, you played really well. I know the nerves got to you, but it was still a really fun match to watch. And
I mean, it was a really good match. Like I said, how many times did I lose time from looking at the stream and not my game?
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I fat fingered R a couple times, but still, the amount of times I'm just looking away is like, oh, I'm walking into a wall. I need to actually focus on my own game.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh
god.
man. Um. Well, I'll give out the standings for the bracket now that Hopeless is advancing to race against Flauk next week,
Yep.
and that'll be exciting. With a bunch of other runners, but we don't really have any more on the schedule currently. I just know that my match is scheduled for Friday, but other than that, we don't have anything else right now.
Yeah, we should see runners scheduling like soon during the week.
Actually, I'm pretty sure mine's the only
Oh,
losers
really? Is
round
it?
2 match to do.
Oh, we're only going through losers rounds. Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because after my match, then we go into losers round 3. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if the other runners decide to schedule their matches for this week, they can do that.
All right.
But
Well, GG's. Thank you
Yeah,
for
GG's to both of
GG.
commentating.
you guys.
I pray that's the best race of the tourney because that was a darn good race.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it was up there,
That
but it was
that
up
was by
there.
far the most intense race I've done like ever, to be honest. I knew it was going to be intense too.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, got that at least.
any final thoughts for you guys?
Just thank you for commentating.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
really.
Always a pleasure. Well, like I said, I think that's about does it. Friday is my match with Vark. I love Vark. But no, that's actually his username. I love Vark. So join us Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. It might be a good match. I don't know. But
Tune
yeah,
in to find out.
thank you guys for watching. I think somehow the broadcast ended.
Oh, yeah, I think we got told we had to get off soon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we were running out of time.
Oh wow, yeah, we were. Okay, see you guys later.
Later.
Peace.